everybody. Today is January 24th. And yes, we are looking at Copperhead, but more importantly, we are looking at all the parts finally needed to do the conversion, seeing how I need another steering axle on the rear end. A massive thanks goes out to Jake at CKRC for having a set of these axles. Complete axles at that. I've got some parts that I won't even be using, like the C-hubs, already got. The little wheel nuts, everything. Servo mounts, won't be using that. All that, and if you notice this, look at that. One piece CVDs. Other truck did not have those. Very nice to have. $130 for a pair of two of them, plus on top of that I've got my STRC steering knuckles and my TopCAD steering bar. So we're gonna go ahead and assemble two of these axles and put the other front axle on the Wraith over here and see how it finally will work with the four-wheel steering. So I'm gonna build these and then we're just gonna go from there. Alright guys, got the four-wheel steering hooked up on it. However, I have to flip the axle over 180 degrees because it's doing the front axle going forward, rear axle going backwards. So I've just got to clock it 180 degrees the other side. We'll be good to go on that. As you can see here, I've got box after box after box. So guess what that means? A bunch of unboxing to come. And next shot, we're probably going to have the pit mat set up. So I'm going to do a little cleanup. Here's my old stock Wraith rear axle, straight. That goes to the garbage. Well, not garbage, but RC bin. Do a little cleanup here on the table. Work on that again a little bit later. I've got to unbox number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 2 is getting unboxed first than number 1. So we're going to go from there, and we're definitely going to get Copperhead working by the end of the day. Alright, we cut to the next segment already. Copperhead's still sitting over there, but check this out. Well, number 1, I finally gone ahead and got myself a pit mat, but here are the Interco 2.2 TSL Bogger tires. Now, once again, just like all my tires, I'm going to be taking these little lugs here, cutting every single one of those little lugs out of all 4 of these tires, then remounting them on those HPI. Let's get a little zoom in here, going whoop. Gonna be mounting on those HPI black chromes. Whoa. So, either way, still have one more box to open. But, figured I'd show you guys these tires, which these ones are the TSL Boggers. And they're going to make an awesome collection. Yes, I know it's a Duratrax mat, but it was the cheapest one they had. Everything else was about 50 bucks. I only paid, I think, $22 for a Duratrax pit mat, so I'm happy with that. In that box, I guess you guys can already imagine what it is, but that would be, well, let's see, let's just go to it. James Hallenbach. That's from CKRC, and the weight on it is 13 pounds, so I wonder what that means. I don't know, but I have a feeling we're going to be doing a video on that box, so get ready for it. Alright guys, in true fashion, before I ever vacuum up the tire scraps from when I cut lugs out, I always leave them in. We have Copperhead and we have the Komodo XL right there. Excuse me, and of course my pit mat, which I've already appropriately written stuff down on it. This is a Duratrax pit mat. But over here, just a simple silver Sharpie. I got that down, then gotta have that on there. And then of course, DJ Medic. And we've got Mad Dog Madigan. Parma, well, all the good stuff. Either way, the purpose of this one is to show that what the Interco TSL boggers look like with the tread cut out of them. These suckers are going to dig like crazy, and they're mounted on the HPIs. And once again, we've got tires that are bigger than soda cans. So those are going to be rocking. And I'm going to show you this too. And we know it's set for 4-wheel steering, so we can crab walk it. We can 4-wheel steer it. Or we can crab walk it the other way. Or 4-wheel steer it the other way. Now there's still some minor tweaks I have to do to the Wraith, so the rear end's getting tore apart again. But by the end of today, I will have a completed truck, and I will have it driving around with the different modes of steering on it for you guys, just so it can be put in the done pile for right now. And actually, Project Copperhead can actually be put in the done pile, period. And later on, I'll show you guys a little bit on the SCXR R10. Well, it's been redubbed now, the Lizard Lick towing truck. I will get into that one later. As I said though, tomorrow there will be another Wraith kit coming in. I've got stuff from RC 4-wheel drive coming in, some wireless winches, pintle hook, ARB snatch block, the winches. I've got my clod body. That's probably going to go on the Komodo. I don't know yet. I'm going to look and see what size wheelbase, whether it'll fit an SCX or if it'll fit that Komodo. But I'm definitely thinking about throwing the Mickey Thompson Baja Claw TTCs on the Komodo to give it a higher ground stance. But I got to get a running video of that too to see how that one runs. Because I know it's got that real high pinion. It's got the race ESC, but it does have something on the receiver where you can slow it down. I haven't even read the book on it yet, so I got some reading to do. Plus I got to place a battery tray. That's the biggest thing I've noticed with that. There's no battery tray, so basically you're going to have to take whatever your battery is on that little CNC plate on the back and just zip tie it down. It sucks that you can't put the battery up front. I'm going to see about it because I really want the battery up front for the weight. But we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to start ripping into the Wraith. And as promised, I will have a 4-wheel steering demonstration. Alright guys, promised you a running video of Copperhead when it was done. So, that's what I'm giving you right now. You can see, rear steer. Works like a champ, so let's go down here and do a little demonstration. Alright, right now we're at regular steer. Go ahead and cock the tires one way and walk her sideways. Then we'll go ahead and give it a 4-wheel. Straight that way. Let's go ahead and cock the tires the other way. Give you guys a little sideways crawl in action that way. Nice tight turning radius. And we crawl outside. There you go, guys. That's Copperhead with its 4-wheel steering. Just a brief demonstration of it. So next time, it should be out on the trail, and we'll have a running video of Copperhead with its new Interco TSL cut boggers, and probably maybe Two-Face and the Bronco out on the trails. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I really want to get the Komodo out, but there's some things I need to do to the Komodo first. But I have an ass load of editing to do now. So, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing Copperhead in its four-wheel steering glory. See you guys next time.